Welcome to your Past Week in Politics. I'm Joe Matz. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine proposed an increase to Ohio's gas tax to the House Finance Committee on Thursday. The tax would add 18 cents on the gallon, bringing the total to 46 cents. This follows the Ohio Department of Transportation Director's report that Ohio is about to enter a transportation funding crisis. Without an increase in funding, Ohio will not be able to maintain or improve its roads and highways. This will not only be a danger to the people of Ohio, but will also discourage businesses coming into Ohio.
This is a question of jobs. Companies are not going to come to a state where the roads are in total disrepair.
The House Finance Committee is currently reviewing a bill, and if the transportation budget is approved, the tax would go into effect on July 1st. It will raise an estimated $1.2 billion annually. The crisis is based in a previous decision to borrow money to cover growing deficit in the transportation budget. DeWine says that he refuses to borrow more money and that the state has to face the problem. He says that the gas tax is the best solution. Here on campus, a student socialist organization protested outside of Ohio State's board meeting. Reggie Thomas has more.
On Thursday, February 21st, student organizations here on campus interrupted the Talent and Compensation Committee meeting of the Board of Trustees in protest of demanding the raising of the minimum wage of jobs on campus to $15 an hour.
According to MIT's minimum wage calculator, a working parent in Franklin County needs $23.50 an hour to raise a child. For working parents at OSU, $15 an hour does not even touch that, but it's a start.
The student organizations in attendance were the Young Democratic Socialist, the International Socialist, the OSU Labor Council, and Student Farm Workers Alliance.
Give the workers fair pay!
Since then, the Ohio State University Board of Trustees have denied us agenda time, so we are demanding our time today.
The group of 11 students presented the signatures of 101 students and workers who agree that the minimum wage should be raised to the Talent and Compensation Committee meeting. They were eventually asked to leave, and the campus police were called. Empire star Jussie Smollett was released today from the Cook County, Chicago jail after he was arrested for faking being assaulted by two men wearing MAGA hats. He faces up to 3 years in prison on the charges of falsifying a police report. In the report, he said that he was beaten and had a noose around his neck while the attackers called him homophobic and racial slurs. He has been accused of paying two people to act as if they were the attackers. If convicted, Smollett could face up to 3 years in a federal prison. He has now been taken off the cast of Empire and will not be in the final 2 episodes of this season. Thank you for watching Past Week in Politics. We will see you back here this time next week, with or without a Mueller report.